Like, I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
All right. Oh, I just dropped something. All right. What up? What up? Let's get to it. We're running late. Good to see y'all, man. Welcome to the program. You're now tuned in to Let's Go Live. All Fun and Games edition with John Watson. Ladies and gentlemen, this we do every Friday. The show runs Monday through Friday, 6 to 7, but Friday is special, so we bring in co-hosts right about now. The myth, the legend, Mr. John Watson, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Remind me after the show, man. Quick staff meeting after the show, man.
What's up?
Who's doing that poster, man? Where my with at, man?
That poster old as shit. How you gonna get on an old
That
poster?
joint say All Fun and Game podcast.
Comedy and variety show.
Oh, yeah. It's a little bobblehead joint in the corner, like, with John Watson.
You got one, if you got one.
Yeah, I got a picture I can send you.
That's nothing. Yeah, that picture old, champ.
Oh.
I ain't even do nothing to it. It ain't doctored. It ain't nothing. But I hear you.
What's good with you?
Your concerns are noted, man.
Please, man. Talk to Brother Clarkson. Get him on that.
Yeah, this is all images. This is 2017. Same
Don't take the shoes away.
Yeah, that's 20.
Don't pull the curtain back.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yes. So we're here. We're a little late. I was running. So here's the thing. Fridays, of course, I do Karen Hunter Show, Sirius XM Urban View 126. But today I had a private gig, a corporate virtual Zoom. And that was exciting. So I had to jump off the radio to go do the Zoom.
Hey,
Because
look, man.
I do private shows. Want to let y'all know. Wait a minute. I do private shows. Just want to let y'all know your company, corporation, reach out to me, man. These virtual Zooms. And it's funny. It's funny. So then I did that. And then that ended. And they had the post meeting after it. And then we just came over here, and that's where I'm at.
That's working. That's working man's problems, man.
Oh man, no complaints out of me.
Word.
Whatsoever. All right, housekeeping real quick. Shout out to Peanut Gallery. We are broadcasting live from the newly remodeled Drunken Fruit Studios.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad official.
Thank you, Lord Jamal. And we are completely funded by viewer support, by viewers like you, $ Lamont King 06. And Patreon is where you can find full shows and bonus clips. Patreon.com, Mr. Lamont King. I said my Cash App on Karen Hunter Show for the first time. Been there a year.
Yeah.
And she asked me for it, and I said it.
That's good love.
I haven't checked it.
Yeah, don't check it. Wait, well, first of all, if you check it, you be getting texts like I don't know what.
It's not connected anymore for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even trust Cash. Cash App be having bugs. Even though,
really?
they be having little bugs. And hold on, because I haven't got a notification, but I'm gonna see.
Take a little sneak peek, see what happened.
Yeah.
Drum roll. And after 2 hours of saying your Cash App on Karen Hunter, our grand total for this afternoon is.
You never know, because a lot of people that listen to her are driving, like legit driving.
Right.
Let's see. All right, we'll get the appropriate sound effect ready.
You got some timpani.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You know what happened? I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. You said it on the show, right? Look, you said it on the show. They in the car like, oh, okay, I can cash app him.
Yeah.
And by the time they got home, like, yo, I know I was supposed to do something
Yeah.
when I got out the car. What was I supposed to do?
Oh man, all right, let's just try this again. So you know how you refresh it, pull it down, and then let it go.
Let the circle go. And jeez.
All right.
Well,
Hey man.
it's out there for the rerun, maybe. I mean, somebody plays it back at home when on demand.
Yeah. Oh, I get big. I get big tweets on Saturdays.
On Saturday, okay. Well, there it is. You know,
there's a big replay.
So look, so now if your joint go off, Saturday, then you'll know what happened.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So this is what I meant to say a couple of days ago. I was thinking about traveling. You know, I want to get out there and take a trip. You know, I was nervous and paranoid. So I was like, Lord, send me a sign. You know what I'm saying? Send me a sign. So let me know where I should go and if it's safe to go. And I saw, I was eating some Nilla wafers, the mini kind.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I seen this
because it was 1989 wherever you was at.
No, it's $1. That's
I mean the year. It was
this year, and it was $1. So
Jeez.
Nilla wafers. What you can't? They ain't had a minis back then.
I ain't had a Nilla wafer.
Man, I grew up on the Nilla wafer.
Yeah, exactly. Last time I had it, I was a child.
They're still amazing. So here we go. Look, this is where'd it go? Oh, there we go. So I said this is a sign, but I can't figure out. I need y'all to help me.
You're supposed to go to Disney World.
Disney World or the Titty Bar? Like I can't figure. Is that?
Oh, jeez.
P Valley or Orlando? Like what? That's a toss up right there, man. I see the Disney World or the Titty Bar, man.
I don't even. But you know what's funny? That goes to show, I guess, my preferences in life because I don't see titty bar. I see ass up.
That's what I'm saying. A strip club.
No, but I literally see I don't see a titty. I see ass up.
Well, I see curves. I see, pumps and a bump. I see mounts and rounds.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like Disney World. When I pulled it out, I was like, Disney World or the strip club. Oh, I can't. This is the sign, Lord. Like, with that? Because I ain't got to get on a plane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you can do both.
Uh-huh.
You can do both.
Go to Disney World strip club. The strip club.
Yeah, just right down the block. If you go to, you know what I mean? Like, in Orlando or Anaheim.
Yeah.
It's going to be right down the block.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been to where Disneyland Anaheim, but
that's Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Alley.
But even still.
They got the strip club next to in Anaheim?
I wouldn't say next to, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was close by. Based on what I saw.
Definitely Orlando.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it was close by. From what I saw, from what I seen.
Go to
the one time I was out there.
Epcot Center.
No, there it is.
You know what I mean? What's the joint with the wild?
As long as it's a small world.
Oh.
Heyo.
What's the wildlife joint? What's the nature joint? The animal joint?
Animal Kingdom, no?
Oh, Wild Kingdom. Ain't it
Wild Animal Kingdom. I think it's Wild Animal Kingdom.
That would be a tough strip club name. Wild Animal.
You go to the castle.
Yeah,
they just call it's the castle.
Yeah, the Cinderella joint.
No.
Space Mountain. Space Mountain. Nah. Strip club names. All right, this is what we need from y'all. We need strip club names loosely based on their proximity to Disney World. What's the joint with the teacups? What's that called? The double teacup. The double teacup.
The double teacup. The double teacup. Oh no. Yeah. They there. Trust me, they there.
Yeah, somebody will get
There's all kinds of because they're using all the names. You know what I'm saying? What's your name, honey? Yeah, Cinderella.
Right.
Cinderella's there.
There. What's the little in the frog? What's that?
Oh man.
That's every black
right. Look, Tiana, you didn't even change your name, did you, honey?
Yeah,
no, just worked. It worked. It worked as is.
Oh man, okay. I think one good one is coming. I know it's coming.
It'll be there.
Yeah, it'll be there. It's a small world. The Thotterhorn. Okay, Cavett. The Thotterhorn.
Oh, okay.
I like it. Beauty and
Did we say Epcot Center? Did we say Epcot?
Yeah, I said
Epcot. Okay.
Yeah, Epcot Center. Yeah. All right. What's some stuff I wanted to get to yesterday? So everybody's probably heard this story by now. I'm gonna bring it in anyway. Absolutely ridiculous and
But
hilarious at the same time, but it
uh,
needs discussion. It needs
okay.
discussion. So, all right, here we
If
go.
it's the one I think, if the
It
one I
is.
think you're thinking about, I have views.
It is. All right.
Okay.
Is it this one?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. So here's the headline, ladies and gentlemen. Police sees. Well, let's see where this is from. This is from 2fab.com. I don't know if they're a legitimate news outlet, but whatever. This story was around the entire internet. Police sees 324,000 used condoms being washed and resold in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
Now, according to the story, it was a raid on this place, this warehouse, and they found 324,000 that had been washed, dried, and reshaped. They had been reshaped.
Yeah, man.
Before being resold as new to unsuspecting customers later at the same market. They said it was like 700 pounds.
Man, you know the resale value on some straps, man.
Man, they said some of the haul had been already been repackaged and ready for resale without any brand names or labels. Okay, first of all, red flag. The facility was rented out.
Wait. So you go in shopping, right? You're like, well, yeah. How many miles has got on this? How many mileage? How many miles? I'm going all unpopular opinion right now. I'm
yes.
Yeah. How many? So what? You know, how many vaginas has this seen? Because I don't really like to buy the resale value. You know what I mean?
Oh, the facility. Let me finish. The facility was rented by 32-year-old Pham Thi Tang Ngoc. Pham Thi Tang Ngoc.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's a female. After being
right.
unable to produce paperwork verifying the legal origin of the condoms, she admitted she received thousands of used ones from an unknown source once every month. She then cleaned, dried, and sorted them.
Yeah, man.
And with a wooden mold, and they shape it and they repackage.
Yeah.
Oh man,
we in a lean economy, man.
It's
hard out here, bro.
A lean economy.
Listen, you gotta listen.
It's hard out here.
It's hard out here, man.
yeah. Oh man, they bust in there. She got bagged.
You said, wait, they bust in there? You said they bust in there?
They bust
in that joint.
Oh man, this is unreal. So here's,
Look,
I got
man.
so many questions.
Listen,
Like,
I prefer cloth myself. I prefer reusable cloth myself because I can just, wash my own joints out.
I'll wash it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I prefer a cloth,
Well, that's because you obviously, apparently you raw dogging it. So, I mean, apparently.
Nah, man, listen, there's a whole method to it, man. I understand it. You gotta take that joint straight, like ketchup packet style, clean that thing out. Ketchup packet style.
No, listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing with this. Do you know how hard there has been occasions? Okay, let's it's adult time. There's been occasions in my youth where, let's say, you misfire.
Okay.
And due to the misfire, there's some variation of slippage. And then you gotta restart and try again.
Uh-huh.
And take off and put it back on.
Uh-huh.
But that's your own. That's your own.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah. I'm talking about my own, man.
Yeah,
I wouldn't necessarily.
Who's in here buying?
Go to the used strap lot and be like, yeah, let me. What y'all got in green?
You don't care, right? Who's doing that? Where the man? This is off the rack. Okay, man, them prices is crazy. What y'all got in the back?
Wait, do they have a fitting room?
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, gee. You know how hard it is? I'll be 100% transparent. You know how difficult it is to put a joint back on that you
that was yours.
Man, I'm talking about even yours. It's like I used to say this on stage.
Can you complain? Can you complain if you find a hair in it?
Oh, jeez. I used to say this on stage. It's as hard to do that as it is to put on a wet sock on active feet. You ever try to put a sock on at the pool when you come out the shower? Yeah. Impossible. Impossible. And you go into the store to get used joints that done had situations already.
Yeah. Do they flip them inside out at least? Like, so at least you're getting
that's the point.
Can you flip it inside out?
Because I do. I mean, I've done that with underwear, my own.
Re-roll it?
When I was young, I mean, yeah, college. You on that last day and you get an extra day out of it. You know
Nah,
what I'm
man. Nah, man. I don't know what school you went to, man.
saying? You can get to the laundry room because some of this all full. You know what I'm saying?
I was with you on reusing the condoms. I wasn't with you on the drawers, man.
I'm just being honest. You get an extra day out of it. But how, man? This story is so.
Can you imagine, man? Like, yeah, nah, man. We got another
Yeah.
couple 2-3 days out this thing, man. Let me
Or
go ahead and roll that back up.
Or what?
Put it
what
back
about-
in the package.
What about the guy in the back? He's like, you didn't rinse that all the way. Ew.
Yeah, nah.
Disgusting.
It's got a little residue on it, man. I don't know.
They don't have. It must be.
Can I get a discount for any joints that got residue? If I gotta clean it myself.
A rubber shortage. Must be.
Yeah.
Oh, great one. Cavett says gives new meaning to the term Lucy.
Get a Lucy. Hilarious.
We get a Lucy. Y'all sell one? Y'all just sell ones? Yeah, correct.
Right.
Sell one? You got a Lucy? We got imagine bumming a Lucy off the street and that junk open. Like what?
What?
What do you do?
I'm good.
I got the green. I got
Look. So you of that age, right? So we going back now to when we made more questionable decisions.
Okay.
You cop a Lucy. You're there. You are there at this point, and that joint is open. The seal has been broken, and you ready to use it. What kind of bad decisions are we making right now?
You talking about in real life?
Yeah. Go back to that young 20-year-old Lamont.
Oh, that's happened.
The seal was broken on the joint. You already.
Oh yeah, that's happened.
Shoulder shrug. Yeah.
No. You talking to a paranoid individual? No, that's happened. There was no goes or no fly zone.
That's the free joints, man. Remember you go get the free joints from the the student health clinic or whatever.
Yeah. I ain't had a heart for
never. Never. They would give them out, by the bag. You can go get a whole bag full of. Nah, son. I'm going to go to CVS real quick and get the joints that's sealed in a box, man. I was never that shy to go get what I needed from the regular store, man. Nah, never got a free joint.
All right, I think we got all the. Let me see.
We got all the wear and tear out of that we could do.
Yeah, the wear and tear. Wait a minute. Okay, great punchline. Mr. Clarkson said, "Look, imagine the salesman was like, look here, these are used condoms. We got the Lakers collection. We got Shaq's, Kobe's.
Oh, jeez.
Very few of the Magic Johnson collection.
No. Too soon still.
Insert other Laker names. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Keep it moving. Imani said, I'm too innocent for this. I'll holler. Get the fuck out. Next story.
Imani going to the strip club right now.
Right now. What was the next story from yesterday? It was something.
Oh, man. Why you looking?
Okay.
I saw that damn Antebellum. Did you watch that, John? Yeah.
Nah.
Go ahead and save your time, Chant.
Oh, I was rooting for it.
Nah, man.
Like, what was the thing? What was the element of it that ruined it for you?
So one, like I knew it was some sort of a version of a slavery story, right? And as it started, I was like, you know what? I wasn't in the mood based on today's climate to watch a new slavery story. But I said, all right, I know there's a twist, so I'm gonna be here for it. Dude, it was the idea, the premise itself, okay, was a good idea. The execution was poor.
So it's so when the commercial would say, from the people that brought you, get out, and this is us. Not this is us. Us.
It couldn't have been the same people.
I was like, okay.
It was probably like the interns. They got together. The best boy and the
grip.
Right, the key grip, and they was like, yo.
So it didn't have the scientific, not scientific, the sci-fi component mixed with racism like Lovecraft. It wasn't that.
No, there was no sci-fi involved.
So without telling me the movie, what am I watching in the commercial? Because that's what it looked like.
Based on the commercial, I thought, and this is not what happened in the movie, but this is what I thought. I thought that somehow, some way, this woman somehow hit a time portal or something like that.
Right.
And was thrown from modern time into slavery time with the modern time mentality.
Right.
blah, say blah, whatever ensues.
Like
Nah,
12 years of slave time machine.
right,
You know what I mean?
right. So 12 years a slave, hot tub time machine.
Hot time machine. Right.
Wow.
Hot shed time machine.
Hot shed time machine. There it is. Nah, man.
No?
Nah, man.
Oh,
They spent, without giving it away, they spent, and I clocked it because I looked at my watch. They spent at least 40 minutes in a premise, right? Not letting you know how said premise came about.
Okay.
Then they spent another like 30, 40 minutes in this woman's other reality, right?
Okay.
That leads you into how she came into the first part of the premise, which was slavery, right?
Okay.
The problem is they don't let you know the first 40 minutes is just like, okay, like, so why? Okay, they slaves. Like, all right. It's kind of weird that they're not really talking in Southern, like old kind of, like the only thing you pick up is the language is not meshing with how the slaves are talking. And there's an appearance of some confusion as far as like, yo, we got to get, like they trying to get away, obviously, but like, yo, we got to get out of it, But that's like, okay, that's like normal slave movie type stuff. Somebody wants to escape.
Right.
And then they just flip to her. She's normal, whatever. You know, she's a speaker about race relations in America. She's on CNN, blah, blah, blah. And then you realize, oh, okay, I get what's happening now. But like, it's simple. They don't really develop the characters like that. Like, it's just,
I feel like you just gave it away right there.
It's just not. It wasn't well executed. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's a dream sequence or
a
larger metaphor for corporate America. Because at work she's on the plantation, and then they do a.
Nah, that's not even that. That's you trying to create a whole some sort of a good story right now. Like,
a better movie.
Right. If at the end of it she just woke up,
Yeah. In the team meeting.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It was all a dream. Nah, son.
That's a dope concept right there.
Right. Write that down. Put that in the notebook.
Yeah. Where everybody 20 minutes, right? It's in slavery. It was somebody getting beaten.
40 minutes.
No, I'm saying this.
Okay. This new
movie,
mm-hmm.
Right? This is
This is Antebellum too.
Yeah, right. I was trying to think of another bellum because bellum means war. I just learned that. Just learn that.
Okay.
Antebellum, after war. I just learned that.
Okay.
Baby bellum. No.
Pre-bellum.
Pre-bellum. There's a word for that too. I forgot. Anyway. So you're in slavery. You got this person. You got the snitch. You got the slave catcher. You got the blah blah blah, and then it just morphs into this person at the job.
At the job.
All the people who
same one. Right. Yeah.
The corny dude next to you. He's snitch. You know,
he's snitch. Yeah. Better movie. Better movie.
Oh, a better movie. Damn it! We just thought of it. Damn. And that's better.
Listen, I should have known better because it was Lionsgate.
Good question. How Janelle looking though? That's a good question.
How's she looking?
Yeah, like, you know.
The first half of the movie, she's like a slave.
Oh, like, okay, all right.
So the second half of the movie, you know,
good.
She looked like corporate.
Good, or does she look, ridiculous?
She looked she looked like Janelle Monáe with, a slave frow on, like with a, yeah.
Right.
It was Janelle Monáe that got captured. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't.
Okay, got
it. You know what I mean? Like,
it wasn't Janelle Monáe.
No. It definitely wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no we's got to knows, like, lords. Nah, what? And that was the part that was throwing me. If I was like, okay, so they're not back in time because no one changed the dialects. I was like, this is either they're back in time and this really sucks because no one bothered.
Was that a part of the story or was that a gaffe?
No, on purpose. It makes sense once you watch why they're not talking like that. I'm about to give away the movie if you want to. Okay,
I'm gonna not watch it, but at the same time, mystery.
I'm trying to save you some time, brother.
Yeah, I like the mystery. Yeah,
but there's a movie, man. There's a book.
Like I equate it to 12 Years a Slave. I've never seen it.
No,
have no plan on seeing it, and I just like to know curiously what it's about, even though I know what it's about. So it's like that. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. But
I was going to tell you about this book, but if I tell you about the book, it's going to give away the movie. And the book is this book that I read read this book, 40 Acres. It's fictional, but
did they get it from that? Did they lift it?
One would almost think but the book was way better. Like this book, like I did the audio book because I used to drive a lot, like far distances for work or whatever. And I did the audio book, man. At the end of that joint, I applauded in my car to myself. That's how good the book
What
was.
kind of shit is that? How?
I was like, yo,
What
that
is
was
that even? Did you slow clap?
outstanding. Slow clapped.
Did you-
And on top, I was in the middle of Virginia, like down there, like down wine country. Like I knew I was alone where I was at.
Was you at a light at least, a stoplight?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's fine. I pull up beside you and you and that bitch. I'm like, what's wrong with this?
No, but look, after I finished it and I was leaving out, I was like, I got to get the hell out of this town because I was like, let me just grab some gas, just enough to get me DMV side because I was like, nah, bro.
Right.
I was deep down into wherever of Virginia that I didn't feel like I was comfortable.
All right. So since we're on race, here's another one from yesterday that I thought was very interesting. Well, no, let's go to this first. This was hot yesterday. Lindsey Graham. So apparently he got on the news crying and pleading because he's being out fundraised by his Democratic opponent by a lot.
Good.
And this video made me laugh, but it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I was like, "Are you serious? This is what you got on TV to do? To beg? There's no begging in politics.
Right.
No
crying in politics.
Are you kidding me? Like he's really beside himself." And it's like, I know why. It's because y'all hate my guts. I'm like, what? You bet you. I really was like, are you kidding? They gave this dude time to say that? To come on there and be like,
well, he was on Fox News?
You're not sending me enough money and my opponent is outraising me? Like, that's the whole game.
Right.
The whole game.
Right.
Oh, man, hold on. Let me calm down. Hold on. Here we go. Let me play this from yesterday. Ridiculousness. And bring it in and make sure everybody can see it. And then we go, oh, you saw it already. And then it goes full screen. This is Lindsey Graham. Yeah, Fox News.
Mm-hmm.
And let me get the full screen joint. Crying. All right, let me turn this volume up. Pause it. Hold up. Pause. This is on the fly, y'all. All right, here we go.
Raise almost $100 million, Ainsley, in the state of South Carolina. The most money ever spent in the history of the state on a Senate race was by me in 2014 when I spent $13 million. He raised $6 million from the time Justice Ginsburg passed away within 72 hours. And God bless Justice Ginsburg. We're celebrating her life. I appreciate waiting to Saturday to announce the replacement, but I'm being killed financially. This money is because they hate my guts. My opponent will raise almost $100 million, Ainsley, in the state of South Carolina. The most money ever spent in the history of the state on a Senate race was by me in 2014 when I spent $13 million. He raised $6 million from the time Justice Ginsburg passed away within 72 hours. And God bless Justice Ginsburg. We're celebrating her life. I appreciate waiting to Saturday to announce the replacement, but I'm being killed financially. This money is because they hate my guts.
I hear it. I'm here for it.
Wait a minute. I'm lost. You bitch you.
That's the call to the people, man. He was like, do. I need help.
You complaining that you're getting beat? This is the problem with these folks that look like him. You have an expectation. You think you're supposed to?
He's supposed to walk in. He's supposed to just walk. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You're getting punished in a game that y'all set up.
Right.
Like, how are you complaining and crying now?
Right.
Are you? I can't even wrap my head around it. I had to watch it twice. I was like, you're literally bitching because you're getting the people are saying, I like him better and I'm going to send him some money. And you're mad at that?
Right.
Because they're doing it in an astronomical fashion.
$100 million, champ.
He said the previous max was by me in 2014, and this dude is smashing that.
Right.
You mad? Are you mad? Like, sis. You know he did that thing with the peoples.
He do what?
He's into the T's.
Is that
the alphabet people in the car? He's into the T's. And
is that right? Okay.
Yeah, they call him Sis Graham. But you get on it. You carve out some time in your day to come on TV.
What position does he hold in the house again? He's like
of importance. I'm important.
Yeah, he's like up there. He's like one of them that's like up there.
This blew my mind. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. You just, it's automatic. I should be winning, and he's beating me.
Right. These people, they hate me.
Are you kidding me? Like,
Kick rocks, man.
And even sit down. Go sit down, bitch. Like,
right.
Literally, like, if they hate your guts, then go.
Right. Go away.
I don't know how else to.
Right.
You, like, if you're aware that you may lose, and here's the problem with this. Is this deeper problem that the connection between money spent and being elected, that's problematic anyway.
Right.
Because he's drawing attention to the fact that I know I'm going to lose because I can't buy enough commercial time.
Right.
Which speaks to a larger problem of if you have enough money to spend on commercial time,
chances are you're going to win.
Better chances to win.
Right.
That's a problem anyway.
Right.
And now you're drawing attention to it because you're on the other end of the shoe where that was never an issue for you.
It would never have been a problem if he was up 100 million and his opponent was, only had 5. He'd have been on talking about we're setting record breaking numbers in fundraising at this point.
Thanks, South Carolina, for coming through. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I haven't been able to raise money because they hate my gut.
They won't play with me anymore. They took the ball. My friends don't like me anymore.
If they don't like you, then your term in the Senate is over. Basically. Oh man, and this is what I'm saying. The expectation, I'm supposed to be here. Bitch, why?
Right.
Who are you? Like, they've moved on. Like, and it's a black dude, and I don't know anything about him. Notice I haven't said anything about him because I don't know. I'm not going to root just because he could be a Daniel Cameron.
Right. Right.
Evidently, he's not. But still, I'm like, I don't even know anything about him. But I'm talking about this clown.
And you think this is how like you think how like this is how the first cats was talking like when Jim Brown and them showed up.
In what?
Like in the NFL and all that, it was like it's not fair. I used to get the ball all the time.
Yes.
They only pass to that guy. They like him better than me.
The fans want his autograph and not mine. It's because they hate.
Right. They hate me.
They hate my guts.
They stopped speeding up our NFL videos to make it like we run faster, and they showed how we move real slow.
Yeah, Lady Graham. That's what they call her. Lady Graham.
Lady Graham. That's hilarious.
I hope that comes out. I need that to come out. Man, I'm like, I've watched that. I was like, are you kidding me? Wham. It's no crying in politics.
Yeah, man. Take your lumps, homie.
All right. Now, speaking of direct subliminals, if there is a thing.
I hate you too.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It was aggressive. Speaking of hate. Wait a minute.
And I don't hope
man, where's the volume control?
I'm fine out here.
Wait a minute.
That was
a...
All right. You know what I'm talking about.
I can't get it. Oh, man, I can't get it.
I won't even want the
The Allen Iverson?
Yeah, it is. Hold on. I couldn't get the pause when it was in full screen mode. All right, here we go. So, All the Smoke is a wonderful podcast by 2 ex-NBA goon/players, Stephen Jackson and Matt Barnes. And they got a viral one this week. Allen Iverson jumped on their program and spit the gift about who he actually hates.
Okay.
Yeah, and it ain't Lindsey Graham, but it's,
might as well be.
Yeah, the internet was trying. I got to share the screen. Internet was trying to figure out who the hell he was talking about. So we gonna open it up to y'all. And I don't know if it was disclosed today, but I still haven't been able to figure.
They haven't said. Oh, he didn't say a name. Okay.
Nah. But he was hard body with it though.
That's still Lindsey Graham fan. I don't like AI.
Yeah. I know. I'm just trying to. I got to get into the. There we go. And then full screen the joint.
One guy.
All right, here we go. Super emotional right here. All right, because you getting them podcasts, man, especially with them leather couches, and you just
you feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
I know this guy. It's one guy that I want you. I'm looking. What camera can I look at? Do I supposed to look at? It's one guy. I know you know who I'm talking to. I know you hate me. And trust me, I don't hate nobody. Yes, I do. I hate you. There's one guy that you know I'm talking to, that they talking about right now.
I know too.
There's one guy. No, it ain't who you think it is.
Okay.
I got love for Skip.
I thought it was Skip at first.
Skip. So I know people think it's Skip. It's not you. You know what I mean? But it's a guy that do exactly what you do, and just trust me. The way you hate me, motherfucker, I hate you too.
Feelings mutual.
You know what I mean? The feeling is so mutual, and you don't help me, and I don't help you, and I'm fine. I'm fine out here, regardless of how much you talk about me. All right. Just know who I'm talking about, and I'm not mentioning your name because I won't even want the whole world to even know that. Goddamn it, I'll give you that type of love.
It gets better.
He know.
It gets better.
You know.
You and I know what's going on.
Oh, and you and your daddy.
God!
You and your daddy.
Both of you.
The both of you.
Both of you. When I come in, I want 2 and 3. The both of them.
Both of you.
You and your daddy.
You and your daddy. And the world can figure it out.
Yeah.
But I ain't saying your name.
You and your daddy.
Jeez.
Man, that's
you know what that reminds me of? That scene in Juice. With he was like Tupac was talking to Son, and he was like, yeah, man, we gotta be on the world, blah, blah, blah. He said, if you don't feel you're gonna be a bitch, your damn self. He's like, you trying to say I'm a bitch? He said, you trying to say I ain't shit? He said, I tell your mama you ain't shit.
Yeah. That was aggressive. That was aggressive. So here's the word. So from the comments under the video, the thousands of comments, it's leaning towards Jason Whitlock.
Okay, well, I can understand that hatred,
which is super understandable. Which is, even if it ain't him,
it is him, right? Because he's terrible. He's a terrible person.
Okay, so Mr. Clarkson said a lot of people think it's Dan Libertard, only because here's where it got tricky. Only because Dan Libertard does a show with his father. So everybody was really harping on the part where it must be somebody who has a father that's public as well, who he also doesn't like. But then there was people who were like, that was metaphorical. He was just saying, fuck you and everybody that look like you.
Right, yeah.
Where you came from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you would actually think it's a father and son team that he doesn't like, so they went Dan Lebatard. I personally don't watch Dan Lebatard enough to know if he bashes Allen Iverson, but I have watched Jason Whitlock enough to know
that he probably said something.
Allen Iverson.
Right.
So
he's still on their mind?
Oh, Jason Whitlock is an idiot.
But I mean, like, I've been, he still comes up in conversation for them enough to, like, for it to be
he got a show. He got he's still, he's still on that side where they pay you as a black guy to talk shit about black guys.
No. I'm not talking about the commentator. I'm talking about, they still talking about AI. Like, AI is like.
Well, no, what he's saying is obviously this is a clip from a larger conversation.
Okay.
So they're probably talking about, your run-ins with the press over the course of your career. And it got to, there's one guy that I hate. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's about anything recent.
Okay.
I don't even think it's about anything recent.
Look, I was tight for a second. I glanced over the comments and Teron was like, JW's a jerk. I was like, damn, son, what'd I do to you?
Oh, yeah.
Don't watch, bro. What did I tell you?
Right.
Jason Whitlock, got it. Sorry.
All the smoke. So shout out to that. Man, obviously, I don't care what he do. Beyond, a reckless driving charge, and he kills somebody. Like, I don't care what Iverson do. I'm always a fan, man, because he's from my era.
Yeah.
He literally changed the game, man. Like a very polarizing figure, like him or not. I mean, he came from a troubled situation, like many.
That brother was fun to watch, man.
Yeah, it was just fun to watch. This whole evolution. I'm talking about from the moment he got to Georgetown to now. It was just a fun ride. You know what I'm saying? Even him, the asshole years, even those years. I still root for him, and I want him to turn 50 so he can get that 50 million. I'm still rooting for him.
I have the secondhand AI story. So remember when the All-Star game was in DC that year, right?
Oh yeah.
This is like, I don't know, 2001 maybe. And I had caught, I guess I drew the short straw, and I was on, I was a manager at the JW Marriott downtown DC.
Okay.
and I drew the short straw as far as we got to have a certain amount of management present 24 hours, like round the clock, in case anything, whatever. You know what I mean? And I drew the straw of like, I had to be there till like maybe 3 a.m. or something like that. Right. And I was the manager on duty. That's what they call it. Man, they must have hit me at like, I don't know, 2 something in the morning. Can you come up to the lobby? It's a situation. I come up there. AI's mom's is holding the MVP trophy. She wants to get into the gift shop because she wants to buy whatever she feel like buying. She wants to buy some whatever they offering it because the gift shop had like some jewelry or whatever. And she remembered that she saw something earlier that day, and she wanted to buy some jewelry. And she was like, "Y'all need to open up this." And she was hitting the "Do you know who I am?" She might as well have had the MVP joint as a pendant, holding it. Like she was like, I just came from. My son is da da da. And we was like, I don't have the keys to the. Y'all don't understand. And she was in that lobby doing it. And you had to be like, you couldn't tell her nothing because that's AI's mom. So, man, I know. We good. I can't. But you had to like,
so you nobody
couldn't open it. Couldn't open
it. Oh, you could open it.
No, I mean, I could open it, but couldn't she, it's a whole cash register system, blah, blah, blah. I can't, what I'm going to do, open it and let her walk around? She can't buy nothing because I don't have access to the register or nothing like that.
So you're the guy. So
I'm the guy. I'm the guy they brought to relax the situation because it was security, melanemic security, up on her trying to ease her tensions, and it wasn't happening. So they hit me up to like, everything chill out.
If she seen you today, she would be like, "What camera? What camera? I hate you."
Yeah. Yeah. And your daddy. My dad don't even.
And your daddy.
What's my father got to do this, ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, madam, my father has nothing to do with this.
I had so many stories because we kind of travel. I was on the radio around that time, so we were back and forth from Philly. So we always heard the stories. So the one story that I heard that just stuck with me was the Fridays. He had a booth in the Fridays in downtown Philly. That was his booth.
His booth. Okay.
And there are a lot of young stars who conduct themselves in that way. So that wasn't a surprise for me. But one of the people at the radio station, you'll hear a story and you'll be like, that's probably embellished. But one of the people from the radio station told us a story that they was at the next table. Some people who didn't know that he had a booth at the Fridays that you don't sit in. Came in, sat at the booth. My first question was, well, who sat him?
Right. Somebody had to put him there.
Somebody had to sit him. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So anyway, and it's around like 2000, around that same time. He's at the height. He's God on with cornrows.
Yeah.
So he apparently he came in there after a game, and I guess they had won. Mm-hmm. So he was in a decent mood. So he didn't make them move, but he came and hit him with the, he got the French fries. It was like, y'all know y'all don't. and dipped the joint in the ketchup, and ate the joint, and it was a movie. It was a Mel Gibson movie where the villain did that. And every time I see the movie, I think about that. Just jug in the joints and ate the fries out their plate, and it's like, next time y'all come in here, you make sure you don't. This is my booth.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I can believe that. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say something like cooler, like he.
Now that's him in a good mood.
Fit they tab, like I mean, like he made nah. He went up there and ate their fries.
That was him in a good mood.
But look, that other side of that story is, yo, son, you remember the time AI came up and ate with us?
Yeah, right.
I gave him some of my fries, yo.
Right.
Yeah, they hyped that joint.
No, and he punked all of y'all. But
let them tell it. He ate with them.
And I've seen him recently too, because he does CIAA every year. And he went through this little spell for about 10 years. I don't know if he's out of it, but complete drunk, complete alcoholic. And so I feel like within the last 3 or 4 years, it's him working his way back, cleaning up or whatever. So when you see him now, it's like, oh man, look, he lived a hard life, but he still look good. You know what I mean? MGM in Maryland, our casino in this area, he got a table that it's the same shit.
Oh,
like,
really?
How big Allen Iverson. They have and this is a true story. Like I ain't even swelling. They got what's the shit? A roulette. A roulette table that they just have reserved when he's in town.
Wow.
And you can't play on it. and you'll go in. It's
he still lives in like Virginia or like.
Well, I don't know where he lives. He everywhere.
Okay.
Iverson be everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But we went in there one night, off the late, at like 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
He right there at the table by himself.
On the roulette table.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when he's not there, you can't play on it.
You can't play on it.
Yeah.
So when he's there, it's just him on the table, or like
on the table.
if he's there, then other people can join, or nah, it's just him.
Ain't nobody joining unless he invite you over. Ain't nobody.
Oh wow, okay.
Here ain't no walking by with your chips like can I get here? No, ain't none of that. No.
See that'd be my dumb ass. I'd be like, yeah, man. Anybody's in here?
Great joke right here. Yeah, appetizers. We talking about appetizers, not an entree, not dessert. Y'all complain because I ate y'all, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's funny. Wait a minute, I gotta give you a round of applause for that.
That's funny.
I'll get the rim shot. All right, I'm gonna leave on this story, man. This is another one. It's kind of serious, but I was gonna save it for during the week. But I don't know if you're familiar with this trend, transracial adoption. It's getting harder and harder.
Wait, say that slower for the goats.
What's the goats? Never heard that phrase.
Leave it where the goats can get it.
Oh, I've never heard that.
Yeah, man, that's a Joe Madison phrase. I always keep it in my head.
Oh, is it?
Put this where the goats can get it, man. Like, say that slower. Oh, okay, I can read it now. Transracial. Okay, transracial. Okay. Yeah. I heard trans, and that's all I heard. I was like, trans, what?
Transracial adoption is getting harder for black couples to grab up white kids. And there's one dude that he was accused on multiple occasions of kidnap.
Nah.
Absolutely ridiculous. Now this is unbelievable. I used to do this joke on stage. I still do it. And I say my goal in life, my dream in life is to adopt a blonde-haired, blue-eyed baby and name him Shabazz.
That's what I was gonna say. What are they naming the kids? I'm here for the names, like, you know. Jay Sean and
I would teach him the ways of his African ancestors and dare you to say something because they do it and it's never nothing. It's never an issue. And you can scoff that if you have any amount of scrutiny. But do it the other way and it's completely abnormal and awkward to them.
We just go to Alabama and we save all those little, those poor little white children. We just, we go to Mississippi and they're just such a need.
Yeah, I want to start rescuing these.
We gotta rescue these kids from the middle of the country.
I would.
Just went to Utah and there were just so many of them. We just, we had to take one home with us.
But I have so many questions about this.
Little Devontae.
I have so many questions just about this picture. They're obviously a couple. What made y'all decide?
Wait, where's the kid?
Kid's right there.
Oh, okay. I couldn't even see the kid. Okay.
There's the dog, and then there's dad and dad.
Oh, that's dad and okay. My two dads. I'm here. Okay, I'm here for it.
Right. But I wonder how did y'all land on Timothy? That's what I want to know. That's the curious. How does that process work? Maybe next week we'll get somebody in here who can walk us through the ins and outs of adoption. Because I wonder.
Look! In the eyes of America, not mine. But what kind of wild situation must poor little Timothy have been in order for them to like, okay, look, somebody's got to take him. It's fine.
He could have been given up for adoption. I mean, it's pretty routine. It could have been a family member of the spouse.
Yeah.
But I just like going in shopping. I don't even know how.
Well, Timothy, like he living right. That's like a nice little crib right there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Doing all right.
Is it a shopping scenario? Like how does that work? Do you go in and pick? Is there a catalog? Is it like
usually with adoptions? Isn't there usually even I no lie like usually isn't there a catalog like there's pictures or like a folder? That they you kind of say doesn't partially. I've never adopted a kid, but sometimes you can give out your preferences like we want a certain age. We want them white. I don't know. Like, what do you ask for? Like, don't you ask for certain things?
I don't even know.
See what they can match you up with.
He said one time he was at a diner in Charlotte. And he said he could see his child arguing with another child in the play area. So he went over there, to get involved until
this is the father, the black father.
And, so he went and picked the kid up to take it to the car, and a lady out of nowhere, a random, walked up on him and was like, "Where's this boy's mother?" And he was like, "I'm his father." And she was shook. And took out her phone and started calling the police. And over the phone, according to him, she says, "Hello, police, please." She said, "Hey, there's a black man. I think he's kidnapping a little white kid."
Oh, jeez.
Absolutely ridiculous.
You got to walk around with your whole dossier every time
Yeah.
you leave out the house.
Man, unbelievable. And people just don't even realize the type of shit that we got to go
I'm
through.
trying to tell you. You know what? I'll give you this one. Growing up, on my block, right? One of the first time I was
That's a movie?
no, real life.
Oh, okay.
One of the first few times, you know, as a youth, I was, you know, blessed with being, you know, called a nigga by somebody that wasn't black. It was this Italian family at the end of the block, right?
Okay.
Racist from the daddy down, right? But with love, you know, the kids that were our age, you know, would come out and try to hang and play with us. But you know, as soon as something went funky, you know, they would flip that little switch. So knowing this, and everybody knew it, that was the racist house, blah blah blah, especially the father, and passed it on to the oldest son for sure. And several years later, it's like fast forward 20-something years later, I'm an adult. You know, my parents still live on that block. You know, one of my brother's best friends bought the house off his parents, lives across the street from this same family. And the sister comes over to their house because we're all kind of having a little cookout at the best friend's house with this little son who is clearly mixed.
Okay.
Right?
Biracial.
Apologies to whomever.
Multi-ethnic.
Yeah. And like she said, hi, da da da. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna bring him back later to play with because he had a younger son around the same age. And he's like, okay, I'll see you later. And I was like, wait a second, isn't that such and such? You know, he's like, yeah. I was like, that's her son? He said, yeah. I said, man, look at God. Because you know that father either died before that kid was born or he flipped his wig when he found out who his daughter was consorting with because he was the ultimate racist dude.
Oh, wow.
And the daughter went the complete,
that's usually how I go, though.
And I was like,
yeah,
and everybody there knew what I meant when I was like, that's karma right there. Because they was like, yeah. And I was like, that's her. That's why I confirmed. I was like, that's her son? Yeah. They was like, yeah. I said, okay. That's hilarious.
Wait. All right. On the way out, we leave on this. New movie plot. Talked about karma. So that's the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the twist to that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So the grandfather, was it grandfather or father?
The girl's father was the racist, so it would be the boy's grandfather.
Super racist. And yes, he did die before the black child was born.
Uh-huh.
But then he was reincarnated as the
black. Look who's talking for. Look who's talking for. He wakes up. He's like, "Oh, this is amazing. I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah.
What the?
That's it.
What?
That is it.
What is happening?
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. All fun and games with John Watson. We'll see y'all, man. Have a safe weekend and all that. Stay out of trouble. I'm going to go give me a nap and a drink and work on these 2 movie projects. All right, champ.
Yeah, man.
See y'all. Y'all be easy, man.